sit back and watch. Here's the thing. You can't listen to that anymore. They're going to say whatever they want to say, but that shouldn't stop you from speaking out about what you believe in. It's time to do the right thing and to speak boldly and not compromise about what you believe in. They're going to continue silencing you until you're backed into a corner and you won't say anything else.
It becomes this almost like an eclipse where the truth is hidden behind it. And yes, the light.
Micky McCoy's wife, the woman who has silently carried the weight of months of betrayal, finally stepped into the spotlight. And when Micky McCoy's wife spoke, it hit like a thunderclap. Every word from Micky McCoy's wife cut straight to the heart. Erika Kirk's secrets? Exposed. And the TPUSA chief of staff, the one everyone assumed untouchable? Caught in the whirlwind by Micky McCoy's wife's revelations. This isn't just another scandal. When Micky McCoy's wife acts, the world stops and watches, and if you think this is a simple quarrel, think again. Behind every revelation Micky McCoy's wife shared, there are layers of cover-ups, betrayals, and people like Erika Kirk and the TPUSA chief of staff using power to hide disturbing behavior. Micky McCoy's wife didn't hesitate. She declared with clarity and fire, "Enough is enough." And just like that, Micky McCoy's wife made the world see everything Erika Kirk and the TPUSA chief of staff had tried to conceal, the truth, raw and unfiltered, finally unleashed.
It was something so instant that even if Charlie had been shot in the operating room itself, nothing could have been done.
Because this storm, according to every account, had been brewing for months, weaving a web of secrets, lies, and people allegedly shielding each other. And nobody, not Erika Kirk, not the TPUSA chief of staff, expected Micky McCoy's wife to strike it precisely the moment she did. Erika Kirk believed she was untouchable. The TPUSA chief of staff thought every misstep would stay hidden. But Micky McCoy's wife said, with unshakable resolve, "Not while I'm here." And just like that, Micky McCoy's wife pulled back the veil, exposing it all, and that's only the beginning. There are details so explosive that almost no one dares whisper them, moments that unfolded behind closed doors, now thrust into the light by Micky McCoy's wife. Before we dive into the most shocking revelations, let's make sure you know the players at the heart of this storm. If you don't, buckle up. Micky McCoy, the rising commentator shaking up the conservative scene, building his own platform, drawing attention for his fearless takes, and Micky McCoy's wife, who until now stayed in the shadows, has finally reached the limit she could no longer contain.
I didn't make him feel guilty for being away too long or too much, or getting home too late. I always told him home is here.
And we have Erika Kirk, a rising star in Turning Point USA, a face carefully polished for the conservative spotlight. Erika Kirk has graced countless events, countless shows, crafting a personal brand that seems untouchable. But behind the glossy exterior, according to Micky McCoy's wife, lurks behavior that crosses every line. And then there's the TPUSA chief of staff, entrusted to maintain professionalism and transparency. Yet, according to allegations brought forward by Micky McCoy's wife, the TPUSA chief of staff allegedly sided with Erika Kirk, covering up the chaos instead of confronting it head-on, a textbook example of conflict of interest. Now brace yourself, because what follows is explosive. According to Micky McCoy's wife, Erika Kirk repeatedly crossed boundaries far beyond professional decorum, far beyond friendly interaction. And when Micky McCoy's wife tried to address it discreetly, tactfully, everything spiraled further. Instead of owning her actions, Erika Kirk allegedly played the victim, painting Micky McCoy's wife as the aggressor, and it doesn't stop there. The TPUSA chief of staff, fully aware of the situation from the start, allegedly aligned with Erika Kirk, twisting the narrative, redirecting all blame toward Micky McCoy's wife, making her seem irrational, overreacting, unheard. A calculated move that ignited the storm.
When you take that stand, it will encourage and inspire someone else to do the same. Whether that is someone in your circle, whether that's a family member, whether that's someone you've never even met before because they saw you posting something on social media.
And standing in Micky McCoy's wife's shoes. Someone crosses every line with Micky McCoy, and when you try to speak calmly, privately, the world seems to turn against you. Erika Kirk teams up with the TPUSA chief of staff, twisting the story, painting Micky McCoy's wife as the unreasonable one, the overreactor, the one out of control. That, according to the account, is exactly what happened. No wonder Micky McCoy's wife reached her breaking point. Who could endure having their life and truth turned upside down like that? But hold on, this story is far darker than a single confrontation. According to Micky McCoy's wife, this wasn't a one-time slip, a fleeting misunderstanding. It was a months-long pattern: invasive texts, uninvited appearances at events, inserting herself, Erika Kirk, into situations far beyond her professional role. And the most shocking part? Many knew. Many saw. Yet no one spoke. Why? Because of Erika Kirk's ties to TPUSA, her influence, her polished image. A culture had formed where a select few were untouchable, and any inconvenience was swept quietly under the rug, until Micky McCoy's wife stepped forward. Armed with screenshots, messages, and emails, Micky McCoy's wife laid bare texts brimming with inappropriate familiarity, verbal cues crossing professional boundaries, and signs of intimacy no workplace should tolerate. Every late-night message, every offhand comment, every dismissive remark told a story of disrespect, and Micky McCoy's wife was the one being undermined in her own marriage. When Micky McCoy's wife tried to set boundaries, Erika Kirk ran straight to the TPUSA chief of staff, pretending to be the aggrieved party, as if Micky McCoy's wife were at fault. And here is where the situation turns toxic. Allegedly, when Micky McCoy's wife attempted to resolve matters through proper channels, the TPUSA chief of staff shut her down, offering protection to Erika Kirk, advising Micky McCoy's wife to let it go, framing her as jealous, unstable, emotionally insecure. Imagine seeing your concerns ignored while your instincts are questioned by the very people entrusted to uphold fairness. And then comes the twist no one expected. Micky McCoy's wife had kept everything. Every text. Every email. Every screenshot. Not to attack, not to plot, but because she knew she might one day need the truth to defend herself. And when the cover-ups and manipulations began, Micky McCoy's wife unleashed it all publicly. No hesitation. No mercy. The evidence revealed Erika Kirk admitting, at times, that she crossed boundaries, and yet continued, confident that her ties with TPUSA would shield her. For a while, it seemed to work. The TPUSA chief of staff spun stories, protected Erika Kirk, ignored the truth, but Micky McCoy's wife held the proof, line by line, message by message. Once it went public, the narrative could no longer be controlled. Rumors ended. He said, she said vanished. The messages revealed not only tactless, dismissive words from Erika Kirk, but also collusion with the TPUSA chief of staff, a calculated attempt to silence Micky McCoy's wife, make her withdraw, disappear from the story entirely. And the most shocking part? Even after acknowledging the overstepping, Erika Kirk seemed untouchable, shielded by her position, confident in her invisible protection from TPUSA. But the story didn't end with Micky McCoy alone. Micky McCoy's wife revealed similar experiences from other women in the same environment, a pattern, not an accident. A series of behaviors repeated over months, affecting multiple lives, orchestrated under the guise of influence and power. What started as whispers has now become a storm. The pattern, repeated over months, involved multiple witnesses, multiple victims, all feeling their boundaries crossed by Erika Kirk in the same unsettling way. And suddenly, the story exploded beyond a personal quarrel. It wasn't just a conflict between Micky McCoy's wife and Erika Kirk anymore. The question became, how many suffered? How many stayed silent out of fear? How many were protected simply because they held the right connections? When Micky McCoy's wife released the evidence, the personal drama transformed into a full-scale exposure of a system where position, power, and favoritism acted as shields for unacceptable behavior. According to her account, Erika Kirk repeatedly crossed lines with married men within the organization, a pattern, not a single mistake. Every attempt by Micky McCoy's wife to resolve things privately was met with the same response from Erika Kirk, playing the victim. Protected by an organization that refused to face the truth, the intrigue deepened with public imagery. Erika Kirk, widow of Charlie Kirk, was photographed embracing Vice President J.D. Vance, a moment that sent the online world into a frenzy, fueling speculation. Analysts suggested that TPUSA Chief of Staff's protective behavior toward Erika Kirk might not have been personal loyalty alone. Work relationships, projects, and mutual dependencies could have motivated this unusual shield of silence. What appeared as simple cover-up was potentially far more calculated: benefits, influence, and image management all tangled together in ways outsiders could barely see, and the story gets more chilling. The first time Micky McCoy's wife tried to handle things civilly and privately, Erika Kirk laughed. Literally laughed. "It's not that serious. You're making a big deal out of it," she said. Imagine seeing your marital boundaries violated, speaking honestly, and being met with mockery, the disregard for your feelings, your marriage, and your truth. That moment, according to Micky McCoy's wife, was the catalyst. The layers of manipulation were staggering. Erika Kirk allegedly used her TPUSA platform to subtly undermine Micky McCoy's wife, spinning social media posts, making calm yet pointed comments at events, influencing friends and organizational allies to frame Micky McCoy's wife as the troublemaker. Online reactions exploded when Micky McCoy's wife released screenshots, proof that Erika Kirk had believed her connections made her untouchable. Suddenly, untouchable was gone. The wife became untouchable in her own right. The debate raged. Some questioned why Micky McCoy's wife went public, why she didn't handle it privately. But the answer was clear: she tried. She was ignored, blocked, dismissed. At every closed door, she found silence. When private avenues failed, public exposure became the only option, and the story didn't stop there. Former TPUSA staff, speaking anonymously, confirmed the pattern: whispers of inappropriate behavior, silenced by fear. Fear of losing jobs, of offending the powerful, of damaging careers. Patterns of favoritism, shielding certain people not because they were right, but because they belonged to the right group. Allegations pointed to the TPUSA Chief of Staff having a history of protecting individuals who should not have been protected, raising questions about whether this was personal loyalty or a disturbing pattern. The online community also speculated on financial and professional ties between Erika Kirk and TPUSA projects. Protecting Erika Kirk, they argued, was not just personal, it had larger implications, from collaborative projects to media opportunities, political influence, and long-term plans. One misstep, one public scandal, could unravel much more than private reputations, and as the storm rages, Erika Kirk remains silent. The story evolves by the hour. Meanwhile, Micky McCoy's wife stands at the center of it all, evidence in hand, exposing a web of manipulation, protection, and calculated deception, and the world is watching.